Can I tell you about my first night of group? It's 6:25 p.m., bathroom is clean, check. No Legos on the living room floor, check. Bibles on the coffee table, check. Large bowl filled with chips, check. We are killing it. We've prayed, we've prepared, and now we're waiting. And we're still waiting. And we're still waiting. And my wife asks, does it count as a group if it's just me and you? Maybe you've had a similar experience, an experience shared by most group leaders, if we're being honest. And now you're asking, how do I get people into my group? And that's why you're here. Let's talk about 3 ways for people to connect with and get plugged into your group. Number 1, social media invite. And there are 2 ways to do this. There's direct and there's indirect. Think of a direct invite like a personal invitation. You see someone who has a shared interest on Facebook or on Instagram and you send them a message. Easy as that. And an indirect invitation is a post, story, reel, or video that promotes your group. And make sure to include details. What you'll be doing in your group, how long your group is going to be meeting for. Think about it this way. Generic invitations, they just go into the spam folder in people's brains. So make your posts both interesting and informative. Now, keep in mind, only about 1/3 of the people that follow you are going to see your posts. So don't think that your group is going to go gangbusters just because you sent this out. Be smart. Don't post your address or phone number on this either. This is going to be public for a lot of people to see. And if somebody has more questions, start with a direct message. Don't hash it out in the comments section. There are plenty of advantages to using social media to build your group. Many of us have friends or family who follow us, but are not connected to a church at all. Maybe your group is an easier place for them to start than a church building. And maybe someone will see the invitation that you would never think to invite. Number 2, Group Finder. Our Faith Promise website has a searchable database called Group Finder, designed to help group seekers connect with group leaders. If your group is open to receiving new people, your group will be visible on Group Finder. Make sure your group information is up to date, your phone number, and the time and place that you meet. Also, take time to make a helpful group description. For example, maybe your group doesn't include childcare, but kids are still welcome because we like chaos like that. That would be a great thing to include. Now, every time someone asks about your group through Group Finder, you're gonna get an email about it. Can I encourage you? Please reach out to them. These people are taking a big step. Let's meet them where they are. If your group isn't the right fit, you can always connect them with a group pastor from your campus. And if you have more questions about Group Finder, just look below. There's a link in the description. All right, last tip on getting people into your group. Number 3. Now, you might roll your eyes at me, but there is no better way to get somebody into your group than this. In fact, according to Lifeway Research, a company dedicated to small group curriculum, this is the number 1 way to get someone into your group. Are you ready? You ask them this one question. Would you like to come to our group? Mind-blowing. You know, maybe you can ask this to anybody, right? Maybe someone sitting next to you at church, or people in your neighborhood, or Carlos in accounting, or Jaden's mom who Braden plays soccer with. It's a personal invitation, and I know that it might feel uncomfortable. It's always felt uncomfortable for me, but it's very effective. Think about this. Jesus invited people into his community, and he did it differently for different people. Peter, Jesus invited him at the lake while they were fishing. Matthew, Jesus invited him while he was at his cubicle at work. Zacchaeus, Jesus did a drive-by invitation. The Samaritan woman, he invited at the water cooler. You see, God has put you in your world to win. So we look for people where we work, study, shop, and play. And I want to give you one final encouragement. Don't be discouraged if your group starts small. Be faithful with what God has given you. Be consistent. And remember, connect, protect, and grow. If you're connecting relationally with your group, protecting them in prayer, and growing together, God will bring the right people into your group.